Alrighty, guys, welcome back. Game 75 of the 2018 Atlanta Braves playthrough. Game 2 of the series against the Baltimore Orioles. Hopefully we can get this one done and quickly for you guys. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so usual stuff, usual information. Here we go. Just finalizing everything. Making sure we are ready to go. All right. All right, here we go. So, game 75 of the season. What a game, what a system. Here we go. Payoff pitch, 2018. We got a couple new people in the lineup today. Santana's in left field. And Kurt Suzuki behind the plate. And Julio Teheran pitching today. All right, here we go. So Teheran, the right-hander, Colby Erasmus, the lefty. That is a 6, tough 98. That's going to be a fly ball. It's going to be up in the air and out to right field. Marquez will get it, and it'll be one away. Adam Jones. 8. That's a ballpark. 12. That's not going to be good. We're at SunTrust Park. He's a right-hander. That's going to be a wheelhouse check. Adam Jones gets a wheelhouse check. This is going to be trouble unless we roll high. That's 99. That's pretty high. That's going to be a fly ball to left. Boy, we got away with one there. And it brings up Manny Machado. That is a tough 40. And a tough 40 is actually going to be a base hit by Manny Machado. He fights that one off, and it's a base hit single. A base hit single by Manny Machado. Not much of a threat to steal early in this game. That brings up Mark Trumbo. That is a 5 in play. 68 is going to be. Ground ball hit to Albies. Albies throws it to first. Freeman's there, and it's a nice inning there by Julio Teheran. We go to the bottom of the first inning. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but the Rays, the Atlanta Braves, have won, I believe, 5 or 6 games in a row in like 7 of the last 8. So we're really on a hot streak right now. Ender Inciarte up first against Dylan Bundy. Bundy with a 9. That's a tough 0-4. That'll be a strikeout. Swing and a miss by Ender Inciarte. Ozzie Albies. Tough 30. And a tough 30 is a right-hander is a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts by Bundy. And we go to Freddie Freeman. Freddie. Tough 50 for Freddie. And that's going to be a base hit. So just like Machado, Freddie Freeman fights off that tough pitch and gets a single out of it. And with a runner at first, we're just going to leave him there for Nick Marquez. Nicky. Tough 95. That's going to be a fly ball to right, and that's going to do it for the first inning. We go to the top of the second. Top of 2. Chris Davis. Tough 25. He swings the ball outside the zone for a strike 3. First strikeout by Teheran. Danny Valencia. 9 is Patient 39. Against the right-hander, Patient 39 is going to be a base hit single by Danny Valencia. So Valencia with the nice base hit steal there. Jonathan Schopp. Jonathan. And that is a Patient 79. Fly ball to center field for the out. 2 away. And Caleb Joseph. 2 away. Top of the second. Patient 04. That time it will be a base on balls walk. And with Dylan Bundy, the pitcher spot coming up. It's going to be up to the pitcher here. Who we believe is going to be getting a... Hang on, I need to go get the pitcher. Hey, Phoenix Knight, I'm still working through my 1991 replay with another block tonight. And Dave Garner says Payoff pitch is fun. Yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. I have to go get the... I have to go to my Payoff pitch folder and get out my Payoff pitch. Where are you? There you are. I have to get my pitcher cards. So he is a 9. And Julio Teheran is a 10. So that's interesting. Both of these pitchers will be on the same card, actually, which is kind of cool. I don't actually own the pitcher cards, so I have to get them from the PDF. So, anywho's, I will share this with you guys. There we go. Put that right there for now. Just kind of minimize it a little bit in case you guys are interested in looking at the card. All right, so 2 men on, 2 outs, top of the second. It's up to Dylan Bundy, again using card number 9. Julio Teheran with his 6. 6 is a tough and a 0-9. That's going to be strike 3 called on the outside corner. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Still no score here at beautiful downtown Atlanta. The Braves in game 75 of the season. And yes, I played all 75 games of the Atlanta Braves replay. Started this in 2019. It is now 2024. 6 years later, and I'm still only in game 75. I'm not very quick at this, am I? No, I admit it. Kurt Suzuki's up. Let's go, Kurt. Defensive check. This will be our first time we're going to draw a card here. Look at this. It's going to arrange play to the right fielder. That's Trumbo. Mark Trumbo. Range in right field. Range is an F. F. So a hit is a 1-79. His Trumbo is not very quick. 1-79 is going to fall in. It's a 97. He's going to get to it. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. It's going to be one of those days, I guess. So, Suzuki cannot believe he got jimied by Chris Trumbo. And must have hit it right to him because Trumbo is not very fleet of foot. What's going on, Doug Hunt? How you doing, buddy? We have Danny Santana today. Whoa, Danny. What are you doing? You're bouncing dice right out of the thing. Let's try that again. Danny Santana. He got a 3. It's a Wheelhouse 29. Wheelhouse 29 is only a single by Danny Santana. But it's still a base hit single by Danny Santana. Woohoo! Nice going, Danny. That brings up Ryan. I think this is the first time we've seen Danny Santana. He only plays in 15 games, has 25 at-bats, 3 doubles, 3 walks, 11 strikeouts, and bats 179. But for us, he's 1 for 1. He's the best player on the team. Ryan Flaherty's up. 8. Patient 39. Patient 39 against the righty is going to be a walk. And with 1 out, there's 2 men aboard. And that brings up Dansby Swanson. Dansby trying to get things going for the Braves. Dansby waits on the pitch. Here it comes. 7 in play, 48. And that's going to be a... No, 48 is too high. 48 is a liner right at the second baseman. And snaring that is going to be Shope. And he keeps a run from scoring for sure. That would have scored a run. And now it's up to Julio Teheran with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Each team with 2 hits so far. Santana is second, Flaherty's at first. Teheran waits on the pitch. Here it comes. In play, 44. Ooh, in play. 44 is going to be too high. It's going to be a ground ball down to Valencia. Valencia throws it across the diamond, gets him by a step, and both teams had their chances in the second. Neither team's able to put one across, and we go to the third. Still no score here at SunTrust Park Stadium in beautiful downtown Atlanta, Georgia. Here we go. Colby Rasmus, the leadoff man here today for the Baltimore O's. And that is a 10. Patient 19, and he will warn himself and walk. Colby Rasmus will walk. And brings up Adam Jones. Adam Jones trying to get things going here for the O's. 6, tough 66. Tough 66 is a fly ball hit to Markakis. Markakis is going to come in, snare that one, and scare Rasmus back to first base. That brings up Manny Machado. Machado with a single earlier. He fought off a tough pitch and got a single out of it. Manny Machado, 11. Patient, 72. And that's going to be a base hit single. And a runner at first. Sharp liner in center field, runner at first. Advances 2 bases. So it's going to be a single and 2 bases. So we have runners at the corners with 1 out. Manny Machado is 2 for 2. And that brings up Mark Trumbo. Defense is going to play halfway, go for the double play with 1 away. And it's Mark Trumbo. 5 in play, 10. And that is going to be trouble. And that's going to be a base hit. Rasmus is going to come in. Colby Rasmus scores. Machado in first will stop at second on the single. And just like that, the Orioles have a 1-0 lead. With Chris Davis coming up, 1 out. 1-0 O's. And Chris Davis, 10. Patient, 24. And he walks. The bases loaded. Julio Teheran getting himself in some trouble here in the 3rd inning. And it is Danny Valencia. Defense is back and normal. Going for the double play here to end this inning. 4 is tough. 29. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. That was a big strikeout by Teheran, and we get to Jonathan Schoop, but there's nowhere to put Schoop. They need to get this guy out with 2 outs. Jonathan Schoop. That is a 6 tough 45, and strike 3. Schoop did not like the call. He thought it was outside, but nope. It is rings him up. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd with several hits and a couple walks. The O's get a run, but they could have done more damage. The Braves coming to bat here in the bottom of the 3rd. Ender Inciarte's an 8. Patient, 24. And just like the Braves, the O's are going to walk a man here in the 3rd inning. And that is Bundy's first walk of the game so far. That brings up Ozzie Albies. Ozzie. 4 tough 0-1. Well, you know what a tough 0-1 is. That is going to be a swing and a miss. Strikeout. 1 away. Freddie Freeman, MVP of the season so far for the Braves. 4 tough 18. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts by Bundy. Back-to-back brings up Nick Markakis. Bringing up Nick Markakis. Nick, tough 20. Oh, and that's tough 20 is a strikeout. 21 is actually a double. 20 is a strikeout, though. That's what he rolled was a 20. That is a strikeout. And that's going to be a strikeout to end the side. We go to the fourth. Still 1-0. A good ball game here. Caleb Joseph is up for the O's. 9. Patient 10. That's probably going to be walking. Yes, sirree. Walked another one. Julio, you cannot keep walking these guys. What are you doing? That brings up the pitcher spot, and that is not what you want to do, is walk the 8-man and let the pitcher get a sacrifice, which, of course, he will try to sacrifice. And it's going to be a sacrifice. I don't care where it goes. We'll just go sacrifice hit to the pitcher. That's fine. Joseph moves up as Dylan Bundy does his job and gets the runner up. So runner at second with 1 out. Colby Rasmus back up. Colby, 4, tough, 43, swing and a miss. That is a strikeout. And now with 2 outs, it is up to Adam Jones to keep things going for the O's. Here he comes. Here comes the pitch. 5, in play, 57. And that's going to be ground ball down to Freeman. Freeman gets it and takes a few steps. Tells Teron, don't worry, I've got this, and takes it to the bag himself. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. Still 1-0 in favor of the O's. The Baltimore Orioles. Kurt Suzuki was robbed by Trumbo in first time up. 10, tough, 24. It's going to be hit in the gap. Jones can't get to it. It bounces over him and bounces into the stands. Kurt Suzuki with a tough 24 is going to be a double. Unbelievable. You don't see that very often on a tough result. That is awesome. You got to love those when those come up. Whoo, baby. You figure 99% of the time toughs are strikeouts, but once in a while you get those sweet spots. And of course there was Suzuki. You cannot contain him. You can only hope to marvel at his mystical powers. Kurt Suzuki. Danny Santana, 1 for 1 for us. Let's keep it going, Danny. Wheelhouse again. Are you kidding me? Danny Santana with a wheelhouse. This is twice he's been up. Twice he's had a wheelhouse. Unfortunately, as a 96 this time. That's not going to do it, Danny. But that's a fly ball to left field. Danny Santana with 2 wheelhouse checks. Are you kidding me? Holy crap. Ryan Flaherty, runner, first base is open, but the pitcher spot is not due up next, so they're going to pitch to Ryan Flaherty. Here's the pitch. Tough, 80, that's going to be fly ball to center field this time. Fly ball to center. And it's up to Swanson. Dansby Swanson, and first base is open with the pitcher spot due up. They're going to intentionally walk Dansby Swanson, intentionally walk him to bring up the pitcher spot and force the Braves either to give up Teron and bring in a pinch hitter or have Teron with 2 outs try to get a base hit. And they're going to do that. They're going to let Teron bat. They're going to bring him in for the 5th. So Teron has to do his own work. Let's see if he can do it. He's not a bad pitcher. He's got hitting card number 10. That is a tough 42. Swing and a missed. And Teron cannot get the job done. And the Braves is stranded 2 more runners. And we go to the 5th. It is still 1-0. A good ball game here between 2 quality teams. Manny Machado's 2 for 2. Let's try and get this guy out this time, boys. 11, patient, but 92 is going to be ground ball to short. Swanson will throw it to first and get him by a step. That brings up Mark Trumbo. Yes, I've played 75 of these games on my channel now. all 75. If you go back through the years, you can find these games on my channel. This is game number 75. Mark Trumbo. 8. Ballpark. And a 17 for Trumbo. Ballpark and a 17. He is a right-hander. That is going to be a wheelhouse check for Mark Trumbo. This is going to be Trumbo. Teron gives him a gopher ball down the middle. Trumbo gets a hold of it, and it is gone. And I mean long gone. Get out of here. Mark Trumbo with the jumbo. As we got us a homer. Homer runner. And it is 2-0 O's now. Woo! Mark Trumbo with the jumbo. And a good thing we brought in Julio Teron to pitch for that. Chris Davis now up. 6 tough. 49 swing and a miss that time. And Teron comes right back and gets Davis out on the strikeout. Danny Valencia. Tough 60, and a tough 60. Oh, he almost got a single out of that, but a tough 60. It's going to be ground ball to Flaherty. Flaherty with a nice throw, but the inning's over and the damage is done. We're halfway through this one, and the O's have a 2-0 lead. So once again, the Braves need to come back, and starting it off here in the bottom of the fifth will be Ender Enciarte. Tough 76 is not going to do it. That's a ground ball to Machado. Machado throws and gets him by a step. One away. Ozzie Albies. Tough 38. And that's a swing and a miss. Strikeout. And that brings up Freddie Freeman. Freddie needs to keep things going for the Braves. Patient 57, and that is going to be a walk, and that is exactly a walk. 58 would have been a double. 57 is a walk, though. So a 2-out walk to Freddie Freeman, as Dylan didn't want anything to do with Freddie. Freddie, not a bad stealer, but not willing to risk that at this point with Markakis, the tying run at the plate. Nicholas, 6. Ballpark 57 is going to be in play. In play shot for Nick Markakis. And that's a 0-4, and that's going to be a double. That is going to be a double by Markakis. And it's going to be deep drive off the wall into right field. Runners advance. It's only 2 bases. Oh, you're killing me with these cards. So a double does not score the runner from first. It was hit too hard, and they get the ball in too quickly. Freeman is held up at third, and that brings up the Mr. Magic Man himself, Kurt Suzuki, who could tie this up with one swing of the bat, Markakis. And the thing is, Kurt Suzuki, huh? They got first base open. They're not going to intentionally walk Kurt Suzuki, though. And we got us a bouncer. We got a bouncer. Wild pitch would be great. Dylan Bundy, 30 or 31, it'll be a wild pitch. And that is a 9. And the tough 65. Tough 65 is going to be hit off the end of the bat. Suzuki got under that one and skied it into right field. Trumbo again is going to steal this one from Kurt Suzuki. And we go to the 6. Still 2-0. And there goes my die. I got it. All right, Jonathan Scope is up top of the 6. Teron. 12, a defensive check. We're going to look at an error on the third baseman. That's Ryan Flaherty. Flaherty. Where are you, Flaherty? Third baseman error is a 5. That's not good. Kurt Suzuki, or Ryan Flaherty, error of a 5 is error in a 1-26. 1-26. Oh, we got a bouncer again. 1-26. And it's going to be a Error, one base error. One base error on Flaherty. E5 if you're scoring at home. And that brings up Caleb Joseph, our first error of the game. And the runners aboard. Scope. Let's see what Scope. Not much love there in the old steal department for Jonathan Scope. All right, Tehran trying to get through 6th inning. Nobody out, and it's Caleb Joseph. In play 91 is not going to be in play long enough, and that's going to be hit to Swanson. Swanson flips it over to Albies. Albies throws it to Freeman. Can they turn the double play? And it is done it. Double play of 5, double play of 5. They rolled a 5. It is going to be a 6-4-3 twin killing. You don't see that every day, especially with the Braves. But they turn one this time for a change. And now with 2 outs, it's Dylan Bundy who... Are they going to bring him out for the 6th? Are they going to bring Bundy out for the 6th? Yeah, I guess they will. So they'll let him pitch, or they'll let him bat. And a 3 is a tough. 56 will be a strikeout. So Bundy goes up there, swings at a few pitches, and he just decides to head back to the dugout. He comes out with a 2-0 lead, though. And it's Danny Santana, who's had 2 wheelhouse checks so far. Can we make it for 3 in a row for Danny? Come on, Danny. 11, no, that's a tough. 29, swing and a miss. Ryan Flaherty with the error in the top of the 6th inning. Let's see if he can atone for that mistake. Ballpark 89 is going to be in play. Ryan Flaherty with an in play check. And once again, this bouncy. 27 in play is going to be a base hit single. Ryan Flaherty with the single. And does he want to try to steal with Swanson? He does want to steal. He's off on the pitch. And he is safe. He is safe on the steal. Steals second base. Got a good job. Surprised everyone on that one. No one saw that one coming. Even me didn't see that one coming, but somehow it pulled it off. So now first base is open with Swanson available. Swanson, dance me. That is a 10 tough 85. Ground ball is short. Ground ball is short. Ground ball is short, and holding at second will be Flaherty. All right, hold. That's fine. So Flaherty holds, and that brings up the pitcher spot, and that's going to do it. Tehran is done, and they're going to be bringing in a pinch hitter. And that pinch hitter is going to be... Bundy's a right-hander. We would like to bring in Johan Camargo as switch hitter. So Camargo comes in. The switch hitter. Camargo. Let's see what he can do. And that is a 5 tough 66. Oh, not good enough. 66 is a fly ball to right. And that's going to do it. Camargo is out. But I think what he's going to do is... Oh, Camargo is not the backup catcher. Forget it. Okay. So we need a new pitcher. Yes, we do. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Which one of these guys is going to drive me crazy now? It's going to be Shane Carlisle, I think. Let's see who came in. Let's see who came in the actual real life game. The real life game. It was Luke Jackson. So maybe it'll be Luke Jackson If I have his card, which I think I probably should. Luke Jackson. He doesn't get much action. There's Luke. So Luke Jackson is going to come in. Just because I like playing players that actually played in this game, since I am replaying the actual game. Jackson, huh? Luke Jackson. Got it. All right, Jackson in. Here we go. And he's going up against Colby Rasmus. Top 55 is a swing and a miss by Colby. Colby's out of there. Adam Jones. Top 56. And he almost got a hit, but nope. Freeman's going to get that one. This time he's going to get it over to Jackson covering first base. And 2 quick outs by Jackson. One more of those would be nice. And it's Manny Machado, who's 2 for 3, I think, today. We're going to call that a 4. So Payson 09 is going to be a walk. Of course it is. So Machado get the walk, and that brings up Trumbo with the big home run in the 5th inning. 2 outs here, though. Mark Trumbo in play 70. That's going to be a little bit too high. It's going to be ground ball to Albies. Albies throws it to first. And it's a nice inning by Jackson. Nice inning. I'll take it. I'll take a nice inning by Jackson. That's cool. All right, Bundy. What are we going to do about you? I think it's time to bring in someone else here in the 7th. So Bundy. All right, let's see if we have heart. Do we have heart? You gotta have heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. If you have a great heart, it's gonna be a great dart. Donnie Hart is coming in. Donnie Hart, the lefty, to face off against the lefty. Ender Inciarte here in the bottom of the 7th. Did you guys stretch? Did you? Don't lie to me. I can tell you didn't. You need to stop, put the video on pause, and do a little bit of stretching. You're going to hurt yourself watching this video. Ender Inciarte, Donnie Hart. Bottom of the 7th. That is a 3 defensive check. Range play at the shortstop. That's Machado. Manny. Being Manny. Oh, Manny, where are you? Manny. Did we say error? No, we said range. Range of the shortstop is a D. D is in dog doo-doo. D is 1 to 64 is a base hit. 1 to 64 is the hit. And it's a 17. It's going to be an ace hit. And that's a single. The way I do doubles and singles on errors or range plays, I roll 2C6s. If it's a single digit number, it's a 1 base error or 1 base hit. If it's a 2 base number or 2 number, 10, 11, or 12, then it's a 2 base error and or hit. Makes things a little bit easier and quicker. So it's going to be a base hit single by Ender. And with nobody out, that brings up Ozzy Albies. Donnie Hart. 6, tough, 23. Swing and a miss by Albies. He got him on the curveball. Beautiful curve. That's an out. That brings up Freddie Freeman. Donnie Hart's job is to get Freddie Freeman out. So he's going after Freddie here. Freddie says, come at me, bro. 28. And swing and a miss. Donnie Hart. Do you got heart? Do you have heart? Because he's got you. And that's 2. And now with Markakis, they're going to leave Hart out there. And that is an in-play 14. Is going to be a base hit single. It's going to be a line drive into left field. And stopping at second will be Ender Enciarte. 2 men aboard for Kurt Suzuki. And we do have righty, switch hitter, lefty, righty coming up. And I think that's going to be it for Donnie Hart. He was just in there for the lefties. And let's see who they can bring in now. Do you got Micah Givens, the righty, is coming in. There we go. Michael Givens, the righty. Here we go. The right-hander here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 men on, 2 outs. And he's facing off Mr. Magic Man himself, Kurt Suzuki. He uses all the mystical arts. He's going to curse Givens into throwing the ball down the middle of the plate. And tough 0-6 hits a strikeout. Well, that's some good pitching by the O's. That is some good pitching by the O's. And let's see. We have lefty, righty, righty, righty coming up. And so looks like it's going to be the right-hander coming out. It's going to be Biddle first. Biddle the lefty. Maybe. Where's this card? Biddle, where are you? Haven't used you in a while, obviously. Where are you? I didn't pull your card already, did I? No? Okay. Biddle, where are you? Seriously, like, where are you? Biddle? Where? Jesse Biddle. There you are. Alright, I found him. Everyone relax. Alright, he's got that ballpark right on the 6th spot. That's not a good number. I'm just saying. Not a good number to throw. Not a good number. If you're playing craps, you do not want to throw the 6 now. Alright, Chris Davis against Jesse Biddle. He only has to face one batter because he's only one left-hander. So Biddle's job is to get Davis out here in the top of the 6th. That is a 7 tough 24. He got him. Struck him out, in fact. That's a good play there by Biddle. And he's in there for 1 and done. And his job is done with all the right-handers coming up now. It's going to be Valencia and then Shope and then Joseph. So the right-handers are coming in now. So Biddle, good job. Thanks for playing. Now we got to get our right-hander. And it's going to be Carlisle. We were going to use him earlier, but for some reason we didn't. So it's Shane Carlisle. Let's see what he can do here in the top of the 8th. Danny Valencia. Shane Carlisle. Top 8, 1 out, nobody on. It's a 9er in play and a 0-2. That's going to be trouble. It's going to be in the gap. No one's going to catch that one. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Rounding second and thinking about 3 as Valencia is going to put the brakes on. And that is a 1-out double by Valencia off of Shane Carlisle. Of course it is. We knew that was coming. Jonathan Scope is up. Jonathan Scope with runner at second, 1 out. That is a 6 tough 0-5 strike 3 called on the outside corner. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. That brings up Caleb Joseph. Joseph, tight ball game here in Atlanta, 2-0 O's. Caleb Joseph. Tough 16, strike 3 called on the outside corner. Yes, sirree. We go to the bottom of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and it's Danny Santana, Flaherty, and Swanson due up. Then the pitcher spot. And it's Micah Givens. Danny Santana's had 2 wheelhouse thrown at him. Let's get another one of those and see if we can get another hit. 9 is a tough. 59. Nope, not this time. That's back-to-back strikeouts by Santana after the 2 wheelhouses. So Ryan Flaherty, 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Flaherty in play. 76 is too high. It's going to be a fly ball and out in center field. Who's calling for it? It looks like Adam Jones is going to call for it. And that's going to bring up Swanson. Givens trying to go a strong 2 innings here. 8. Wow. And it is. It's going to be a fly ball to center. And we're going to the 9th. We're ahead of the 9th, boys and girls. And it's going to be a pinch hitter for your O's. Your O's are bringing in a pinch hitter. And Carlisle is pitching. So they're thinking about bringing in the lefty, Peterson. Jock Peterson. So Peterson is in. The left-hander. Jock Peterson. Against Shane Carlisle. We're in the top of the 9th. And we got an in-play 25, and that is going to be a base hit by Jock Peterson. Of course it is. I'm almost undefeated when I bring in a pinch hitter. So Jock Peterson. And he's actually not bad stealer. He stole 13 bases and was caught twice. He's thinking about stealing. Is he going to go? He's going to go. He's going to go. He's going to go. And he is safe. So he steals second base. Jock Peterson. Have to remember that guy. Have to plunk him a couple times. All right, now they have the lefty, Rasmus, the righty, lefty. So, Rasmus. We're not scared of Rasmus. Nobody out here in the top of the 9th. And Colby's going to try and sacrifice. He drops the bunt down, and it is going to be a good bunt. It is a sacrifice. Who saw that one coming? Not me. Rasmus lays down the bunt. I don't know if that was called by the bench or he just did it on his own. Anyway, he did it. It's a sacrifice, and moving the runner up is Rasmus. And it's going to be Shane Jones up now. Shane Jones. How about Adam Jones? Runner third. Defense is going to have to play in. Adam Jones is an 8 tough. 59. Tough. 59. Lined it right at the shortstop. There is a chance. That he picks off the runner third. No. But it's close. Lined at the shortstop. Swanson almost picks off Peterson at third base. But now there's 2 outs. Defense will be back in normal with Manny Machado up. And you know what? We're not going to even deal with him. We're just going to intentionally walk him. Put up the 4 fingers, which he didn't do back in 2018. But still, we're going to let him go. And we're going to bring up Trombone, even though Trombone's hit a home run. Mark Trumbo. Here we go. Was this a good play? Let's find out. In play 55 is going to be too high. And it was a good play because it's going to be ground ball to Flaherty. Flaherty throws it to first, and we got him by a step. So it's all up to whether or not we can get 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th. Is there going to be some 9th inning magic here in Atlanta? The Braves, 6 games in a row winning streak might come to a close today. So it's going to be Bad Bratch coming in. I think he's the closer, if I'm not mistaken. It's Bad Bratch, I believe, is their closer. If I can find the card. Bad Bratch. Oh, he only had 11 saves, actually. Who is their save man? Who's the savior? 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 2, 4, 0, 0, and 11. So it is going to be him. Although he only had 11 saves. So either the O's were out of a lot of games or he was just not very good. I don't know. It's going to be bad Brad Batch coming in. We got the bottom of the 9th and we got the top of the order coming up for... No, we don't. We have a pinch hitter coming up for the pitcher spot is what we have. That's what we have. It's going to be... we have a choice of Culberson, Flowers, or Borges. We're going to... they're all right-handers, so it doesn't really matter. We'll give it to Tyler Flowers. Now, we'll give it to Borges. We'll give it to Borges because we don't need somebody hitting a home run right now. We need somebody to get on base. So it's just all about getting on base. So it's going to be Borges trying to get on base, even though he has the lowest average. I'm not really looking at that. Because at the time, the manager of the team doesn't know what he's going to end up hitting for the season. I look at just general vibes of the players in the game. So, Borges is up. Brad Batch. That is a 6-43, and that is a strikeout. If I would have brought in Flowers, it still would have been a strikeout. It would not have mattered for all those whiny butts out there that are going to complain. So Borges is out. Now it's up to the top of the order. And Ander, Enciarte. Ander, what are you batting so far in the season? You're batting 287. He's got 32 walks, 43 strikeouts, 85 hits on the season, batting 287. Pretty respectable. Ender, we can use something right now, buddy. Keep things going. Bottom of the 9th, 2-0 O's. That is a 9. Patient 0-4. He walks them. Ender. That brings up Albies, and the magic continues here. Can they get their 7th win in a row? How's the Albies? Brad Batch. The pitch. Tough. 55. And that is not what you want to see. That's a ground ball down to third. Down to first. Chris Davis to Machado. Machado throws it back. Can they turn 2? It's a 6 or less. And no, they cannot turn 2. So we're just going to call that 3-6 put out. At second, Albies keeps out of the double play, and that brings up Freddie Freeman with 2 outs. At the bottom of the 9th, Freeman, the tying run. Ozzy Albies at first. He's not going anywhere with Freeman at the plate. Brad Batch, here he goes. In play, 74 is going to be too high, and that's going to do it, as that's a ground ball. Machado will go the easy way over to Shope at second. 6-4 put out if you're scoring at home, and there's your bowl game. The O's come in and take the second game of this 3-game series against the Braves with a 2-0 shutout. Dylan Bundy goes to 3-8 on the season. The loss, Julio Teheran, which is 5-3. The saved, Brad Batch. The MVP of this one, Mark Trumbo, with the big old jumbo earlier in the game. And there you go. Another game in the books for the Braves. Game 75 of the season. That's right, 75 of these games so far in the books. Now, we'll go ahead and end this one. And check out the Braves schedule. Yeah, it's a 3-game series, so we play again tomorrow, Sunday, the 24th of June, against Baltimore. Let's see. I think that was the first time this season we've been shut out. I'm just looking to see if that's the first time that we've been shut out. No, we lost 4-0 against Washington. And we lost 10-0 against Philadelphia. So early in the season, we lost a couple times. Shutout. But ever since then, we've been doing much better. Much better. You see all those W's. All those W's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7 of the last 8. And 10 of the last 12 going into this game. But now, everything is thrown out the window. We lost. The record's gone. Atlanta still has a 9-game lead on Washington as we are dominating 50-25 in the season. 9 games up in Washington. Pittsburgh with the 4.5-game lead on St. Louis in the Central Division, and the American League West, it died between the Dodgers and the Padres, 43-50. Do we have the best record in the league? We don't. Boston has the best record, 51-27 for the Boston Red Sox. But we have the second best and the number one in the National League. That's pretty good. All right, well, we have one more game against the O's next time here on the channel. Thanks to everyone for watching. If you wouldn't mind hitting that little like button, subscribing, doing all that fun, interesting things. If you have any thoughts, comments, suggestions, I'd be love to hear from you. Love it. I would love to hear from you. You can see my email address right there. If you have any thoughts, comments, suggestions, if you want to see something on the channel, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Until then, my friends, take care of yourselves. We'll see you all later today. We got several other things scheduled. We'll see you for those. Until then, my friends, take care, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.